At Nairobi's Madaraka estate lives Francis Kariuki, who was diagnosed with gastrointestinal stromal tumor, commonly known as GIST. This is a condition where a growth develops in the walls of the stomach. GIST is a rare condition that is usually benign, meaning mild and not cancerous, but it can spread and become malignant, meaning cancerous if not treated. Now, Kariuki was diagnosed with GIST shortly after his first wife died of breast cancer.
You lose a partner through cancer, then you are told that you have the same condition. The first thing to do is just give up. But you're giving up, you've got 3 children here. So what do you do? What do you do to them?
Deeply depressed afterwards, his mind reeled with numerous questions on what caused it, what action should he take, and just as in the case of many, Francis was initially misdiagnosed.
Initially, the doctors told me that I had stomach cancer. Then I told them, if my wife died because of breast cancer, is it transferable? Is cancer something that can be transmitted? No, it couldn't be.
Cancer per se is not an infectious disease. Cancer is a non-communicable disease. There are some cancers that are thought to have infectious agents that leave patients predisposed to developing the cancers.
GIST is just one of more than 150 types of cancers, all of which more often than not have non-specific signs and symptoms.
Initially, it may not have any symptoms, but symptoms will present usually as it tends to go towards the advanced stages. And that is, I think, why we catch our cancers late.
Nevertheless, doctors say there are signs that warn of danger ahead, such like clumps and masses that have been there for a long time even after treatment, abnormal discharges, blood in stool and vomit, abdominal symptoms, irregularities in bleeding, headaches, coughs and colds that just won't go away even after treatment.
It's always important to try and stick to one particular doctor, especially for that continuity in care, such that if they're not able, then or you can move with your medical report from one doctor to another, such that they know from where you're coming from.
Going to a doctor for diagnosis is only the first step. Looking for a support group that will assist you to fight the form of cancer you have is also a highly recommended step. Francis has come with one known as Henzo GPAP Kenya that assists those with GIST and leukemia. Other support groups include Kenya Breast Health Program, Kenya Cancer Association, Cancer Treatment Program at Kenyatta National Hospital, and many hospices around the country.
Anytime you go to a clinic, you'll see people are closed up. And you come, you see your doctor, you go see your doctor. But when you're in a support group where people get free, they interact.
Although cancer treatment is available, it is not as affordable, but to ease the load of medical expenses, patients are advised to read widely and know what treatment options are available, join support groups, get rid of risk factors like excessive drinking and smoking, using sunscreens for light people and albinos, and having a healthy diet and regular exercise. Every form of cancer has its own symptoms. For cancer of the stomach, for example, there is blood in the stool, abdominal pain and discomfort, persistent nausea and or vomiting, loss of appetite, abdominal bloating, weight loss and changes in bowel habits. For rectal cancer, the signs are change in bowel habits, diarrhea, constipation or feeling that the bowel does not empty completely, blood in the stool and stools that are narrower than usual, and general abdominal discomfort. Indications of prostate cancer include trouble passing urine, pain while urinating, blood in the urine, pain in lower back, thighs and hips, weak flow of urine. In cervical cancer, the patient experiences abnormal bleeding, unusual heavy discharge, pelvic pain, pain during urination and bleeding between menses, after sex, douching or pelvic exam. It doesn't mean that if you possess any of the symptoms, then you automatically have cancer. Doctors advise that you should seek help as soon as possible so that correct diagnosis can be made. Olivia Okech reporting for Sunday Live from Nairobi.